All right, let's see what is going to be taking place for this month, okay? Let's see what's going to be happening this month for you, the viewer. Cancer, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus sign. All right, so Cancers, this month, you're going to see some sort of solution. So you may have a problem, a long withstanding problem, or some sort of issue going on in your life. But this month, you're going to have a solution to that issue. I also feel like there's something that's going to happen this month that's going to require you to take a leap of faith. So when the solution presents itself, it's an uncommon solution. And I feel like the reason why the solution is uncommon is because there's something around the Hierophant being your challenge this month of you watching. Your challenge is the Hierophant, your belief system, your traditions, and doing what's socially acceptable. That's going to be your challenge. That's why the solution that's going to be presented is not going to be something that you're used to, because it goes against the grain, and it's going to require you to take a leap of faith. See, it says here, make bold and ambitious choices. Great progress is possible. Listen to what I just said. Great progress is possible, but it's going to require you to take a leap of faith. It says important relationships with people who share your vision. So this month, you're going to get a solution to whatever issue or problem that you're dealing with. But what's going to challenge you, though, is that this solution is something unorthodox. It's something that, you know, you may be like, what? Like, I could never see myself working with this person or being with this person or doing what you're going to be called to do. That's like, for example, with me. I've been doing tarot for 8 to 10 years, but I never, if you had told me 8 years ago, oh, you're going to be doing tarot, I'd be like, no, I'm not. And that's what this feels like. It feels like you're going to be doing something that if someone had told you, you know, years ago you would be doing, you'd be like, no, I'm not. I don't even believe in that. I wouldn't dare do that. You know, that's what I'm saying this feels like for you. So I could definitely identify with what you're going to be going through this month, but you're going to get a solution. Like I said, the solution is going to be unorthodox because it's going to challenge your belief system. But Spirit is saying, it says make bold, because I feel like it's going to put you in the spotlight, but in a way that you don't want to be put in the spotlight. This bold and ambitious choice. And it looks like, though, for you guys to partner up with someone, whether it's work or relationship, or doing, like I said, or doing a particular job for others. Yeah, because see, even right here, you can expect this month to have an excellent opportunity that's going to be offered to you. It says scholarships or the pursuit of education. Time to get to work. All right, let's see. Let's get some more insight around this month for Cancer. Yeah, this is around work. You're going to be collaborating and working with someone. Again, this could be all of the above, though. It could be all of the above for some of you. But collaborating with someone you said you wouldn't, or doing some sort of work you said you wouldn't be doing, or being with someone that you thought you wouldn't be with. But whatever it is, we got the 9 of Pentacles. So definitely, well, Spirit is stopping me, though. Because I was supposed to say, yeah, it's definitely giving work. But Spirit, I was getting ready to say about you being single and being successful. So I was thinking, well, maybe it's not going to be love. But Spirit says, nope, that's not necessarily true. Because Spirit was telling me that while I was thinking that, this is you thinking that you're going to be single. But I feel like you're not. This is you thinking that, but you're not. You're going to be partnered up with someone. I feel like for some reason, y'all, I feel like it's this person right here. It's like you're single, but not for long. Yep, I told you. Look, I told y'all. See, the Wheel of Fortune, not for long. Tables are going to turn. Look, see, going from being single to being with someone. This is work. Yeah, you're gonna be. Yeah, look at all these pentacles. Y'all, this is crazy. This is work for you. You're going from single to being in a relationship. This is actually marriage. This feels like marriage. Living together, working together, bringing your finances together. This is the wheel of fortune. This is destiny. Like this path, this partnership is part of your destiny. It's part of the fortune. This is favorable. So your life is about to shift. Remember, I got done telling you guys you could be dealing with some sort of problem where there's about to be a solution to your problem. But it's going to require you to take a leap of faith from doing things all by yourself to now partnering up and being with this person that you're going to be sharing your life with. You're about to get a shift this month. Or at least a solution. All of this is not necessarily going to happen this month, but you're going to get a solution this month to kick things off. You're about to start experiencing more favorable events in your life. This could start out as a work partnership that turns into more. I do want to say, I feel like both of you have this energy of doing it on your own. The both of you and the person that you're going to be partnering up with, you both have this energy of feeling like you are going to just do things on your own, but that's not the case. That's not the case. You and this person are meant to partner up together because there's something about the work that you guys are going to be doing. I don't know why it's important, but it looks like we got here start. It's going to be healing. It's going to be a blessing. There's something about the work that the two of you will do together yeah, you could do it by yourself, but you'll be better together. You can do it by yourself, but you will be much better together. Because I'm even picking up like generational wealth. This feels like a famous couple, or at least a couple that gets attention. A power couple, but a power couple that is spiritual. A power couple that is doing some sort of healing work. And I don't feel like you see that too much, which is probably why it's going to require a leap of faith, because I feel like you're going to have to be in the spotlight. This is going to be a spiritual couple in the spotlight working together and doing some form of healing work. Yeah, it's going to come with judgment. See, it is going to come with some sort of judgment here. You and this person are meant to awaken people. Yeah, you and this person are going to be doing some sort of healing work to help heal people, to awaken people. Yeah, you're going to do it together. See, better together. It's like you come in separately feeling like y'all can do it by yourselves. But Spirit is saying, no, the wheel is about to change. I'm about to intervene and I'm about to bring the two of you together. Because what I have for you is going to put you on center stage. And the reason why this is going to be on center stage is because there's a new blueprint. There's a new blueprint that's being built for how I wouldn't be surprised if the World card comes up next. We got the Wheel of Fortune, we got Judgment and Star. I'm feeling the World card. Even when I started, I was feeling the Hierophant being your challenge. And I'm also picking up the World card, meaning that something about the two of you being together, being presented together in the world. And it's like you and this person being a power couple or being a spiritual couple are meant to set some sort of example that the way that people had been doing things, especially with the Judgment card, is something here about how the world has been following the Hierophant. It's like going against the grain, going against the rules of the expectation of other people. That's why I said something about you and this person being together is going to get a lot of attention and judgment. But people are going to see how the two of you are able to make it work. You guys are going to have some sort of business together that's going to be very lucrative and profitable. People are going to receive you. There are going to be some that judge you, but there are going to be others that receive you because they want something different. They want to get away from the Hierophant rules, traditions, and beliefs. And the reason why is because people had felt dead following the Hierophant. That's why this Judgment card, you have these people awakening from coffins. And that's why you and this person coming together is going to be healing. It's like stripping, because right here she's naked, right? And so I feel like people have been clothed in the Hierophant's way of doing things, being told what to do, having traditions that have ultimately ended up leaving people feeling dead, unalive, unmotivated, just like walking zombies. But there's something about the two of you that's going to be healing, inspiring, and motivating to the masses. The work that the two of you will do. So this is definitely for someone that was like, I'm going to be single. I'm going to do it by myself. I'm going to be successful on my own. And then it's like, nope, this month you're going to get some sort of solution to a problem that you have. And this solution is going to require you to take a leap of faith with this person. And this connection is going to put the two of you in the spotlight. Even though one of you will actually want to be in the spotlight, though. One of you wouldn't have a problem being in the spotlight, is what I'm getting here. All right, anything else for this month? We got here that, yeah, see, you don't see it. The Two of Swords. You may even be tempted with that too. Yeah, didn't I tell y'all the Hierophant? I told y'all the Hierophant. Yep. I wonder, we may even see the Roar card at some point too. But yeah, you're going to be tempted to ignore this. That's what I'm saying. You're going to get a solution. But because look, you're at a stalemate, and you're at a stalemate because of the Hierophant, because of a belief, and you feel like you will be unsuccessful. And you may even feel like people will talk about you, or it's going to put you in the spotlight. Some of you are going to be on social media. This person is an emperor. They're coming in as an emperor. But nevertheless, back to you before I move back into their energy. Again, we got here this Two of Swords, and the Two of Swords is here because of the Hierophant. Because of the Hierophant's traditions, because of your belief systems and what has been programmed into you, you're thinking this is going to be unsuccessful if I pair up with this emperor. It won't work if I was to be with this emperor. So you may be tempted to just ignore it, because you feel like if I ignore it, it'll go away. It's a problem that you refuse to deal with. It's a problem that you would rather just ignore because you don't know what to do. You feel crossed because a part of you is saying, well, I'll just be single. But another part of you is like, I really don't want to be single though. But also I don't want to go against the grain. Also, I don't want to be judged. I don't want people talking about me or watching me. And also because I feel like it's going to be unsuccessful. I feel like there's a lot of excuses. That's what it is. I feel like there's a lot of excuses that's going to get made on your behalf when it comes to this situation. Whoever this emperor is, they watch you. They come across. Well, I feel like they are. They are a very responsible, powerful person. Very much so powerful. And I feel like they watch you. This person watches you. And they did something. What happened over here? I feel like they did something. Let me see. What did they do? What did this emperor do? We got here the 8 of Wands and the 4 of Wands flipped over, but I wasn't ready. I'm not going to take that. I want to know, what did they do? They're talking about you though. I thought this emperor is talking about you to a mentor. There's something about their actions. I feel like this person's actions, like, I don't know. I feel like this emperor, that's why they're coming in as an emperor. Because typically this person can control themselves. This person is used to getting a lot of attention. I feel like they did something out of character. That's what I'm getting here. Because the Knight of Wands is showing up for an emperor. And for me, the way that it's being channeled, it's being channeled to me like this emperor is not like that Knight of Wands energy. This emperor became that Knight of Wands energy when they saw you. I feel like this emperor started doing things that was out of character. Even the attraction that they felt for you, it feels like it sent them into some sort of frenzy. And they sabotaged it. And I feel like this was new for them. With the Ace of Cups, this is new. This feeling was new. When they saw you, it was like this Ace of Cups when they first saw you. An overwhelming flow of emotions. When they first saw you, they felt an overwhelming flow of emotions. Let me that. But yeah, this Emperor is very much so used to being in control when it comes to their actions. But when they saw you, they felt this overflow. It's like at first sight with this Ace of Cups and the Page of Swords. It's like when I first saw you, I felt this overflow of love. This overflow of emotions. And the Emperor is not used to that. They're normally stoic, rigid, cold, or just disconnected from emotions and just do what they know they have to do to get the job done. Because they have to maintain order and they can't be all up in their feelings. But when they saw you, here comes that Ace of Cups, the start of these feelings. And so I feel like their actions, I feel like there's something around their actions that was hasty. There's some sort of hasty action because they were excited. The Sun card is here. They were very excited, but not saying anything with the Hermit. You could have gotten mixed signals from this person. That's what I'm saying. The Emperor is like, I got to play it cool. I got to play it cool, but I feel so excited. I have all these emotions for you. Like I'm so overjoyed, but I got to keep quiet about it with the Hermit card. This person was so attracted to you, and I feel like this person is also attractive as well. Let me see. Tell me more about this Emperor. I told you guys they're talking to someone. I don't know why that keeps coming in, that they're talking to someone. Let me see. Let me ask. Why is them talking to someone steady showing up? Oh, the Five of Swords. That's why. Look, I told you they were talking to someone. This is my people, other people card. And you can see people in there too. Because they messed it up. They sabotaged it. That's why. They're talking to someone because they messed it up. That's what I'm saying. I want to know what they did. Because I told you, this is an Emperor. So there's something here about, especially seeing this group. And this, yeah, they get a lot of attention. This person could be like famous or a star. I don't know. Or like I say, because they're attractive. Because this person is very, I'm interested in knowing more about this Emperor. Because I feel like they get a lot of attention, but they don't indulge in it. Because here's the King of Wands, and I feel like this is them, this Emperor, and this like excited energy for you, looking at you, but look what's behind them. Like, I'm not even looking at these other people that is interested in me. I only have eyes for you. But they did something to sabotage it. And I feel like they did it in an attempt to get a reaction out of you because you were ignoring them with the Two of Swords. They felt ignored by you. But you were ignoring them because there's something about this Emperor that does not fit into your belief system. There's something about this Emperor that being with them goes against the grain. And I am curious to know, what is it? Because how is it this Emperor and you being together a challenge or a problem to the masses? I want to know, how would that be a problem? Because I can't figure it out. Is this a single Emperor or something? What is it about this Emperor that makes them a problem, or the two of you being together a problem for you? Because I know it has to do with the belief. There's something that you don't believe in. I'm going to do an extended reading because I really am curious about this Emperor, because I feel like there's more to what meets the eye, and I feel like you don't even know it because of your belief is blocking you from uncovering it. There is a lot more to this Emperor because I feel drawn to uncover it. But yeah, I want to uncover more about who this emperor is, because I feel like, especially looking at the layers, I'm going to do an extended, because I feel like there's something underneath all of this, underneath all of this power, underneath all of this control that they have too. Because I feel like they did something to sabotage it, because they felt like they were losing their power because they couldn't get your attention. But yeah, I'm going to do an extend. I'm going to look more into who this emperor is, because there's layers to this person that you don't even see, because you're stuck with this Two of Swords on your beliefs. This is even you being set in your ways and saying, no, I'm going to ignore them. And I feel like they felt you ignoring them. And then they did something. So I'm going to look into who this emperor is. What's the big issue of the two of you being together? And because that conversation came up like a few times, I want to look more into the conversation that they were having about you. And I'll see what actions are going to take place this month between the two of you. So if you want more information, come on over to the extended and we'll get more insight into this connection. Bye.